What's up everybody? So today I decided to go somewhere new. A lot of times in the past I frequent like some of the same trails, at least on my own, and I brought you guys to some of the places I like to go to, you know, just normally. But today I went online, I was just looking around, maybe find a cool trail within a half-hour distance or this or that had some decent views, or I don't know, just looked cool, or maybe it was a loop. And I went to go to this one place today called Haycock Mountain. It was a customer at work had told me about this place who is a fellow hiker, and he said to go check it out, and he would go up and down it, you know, often. And I decided not to do that today because I guess upon looking it up online, it looks like there's like a lot of boulders and stuff like that, and they also want rain. And it looks like it's a really short walk too, so maybe I'll go there some other time. And you know, carrying the GoPro in the rain and slippery rocks and stuff like that doesn't really sound like the best idea. So for now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to this place in New Jersey. So we're gonna go from Pennsylvania now to New Jersey. Thankfully I live pretty close to the edge of it. So we're gonna go to this place called Merrill Creek Reservoir. And I guess it's gonna be the perimeter trail there. And reading this here, it's a 5.8 mile loop trail near Stewartsville, New Jersey. And I guess it's in Harmony, New Jersey. So I guess upon looking at the pictures, it looks like there's like a nice little like lake there, and I don't know if there's any creeks around, but it looks like it kind of goes around like a pretty big lake. So at the very least, I'm hoping to catch some good views of the lake and see what else is there. And apparently there's some pretty exotic and unique birds there, and sometimes people see bald eagles and stuff like that, and other animals there like that. So let's see where we're at. You know, I'm pretty much near my area right now, so it'll be like a half hour until we get there. And yeah, let's see what happens. All right, everybody. So I have arrived at the Merrill Creek Reservoir parking lot. You can see over there, parked over there, and I'm walking through this little entry area. Deer, the good, the bad, and the ugly. I'm walking through this little place in the beginning here. It's really cool. They have these little things, these little boards explaining some things and this and that. And I'm not sure exactly where the trail starts, but yeah, it's just a cool little area over here. And as you'll see down further, that's where the actual lake is. And I'm not really used to being around lakes. I'm used to being around like a lot of mountains and like trees and forests and stuff like that. So this is like a completely different type of environment. And so this is what I just kind of walked through earlier. I was making sure not to disturb anybody if anybody was here. But as you can see, it's this is kind of like the entryway to what I think the trail is. Like I said, I have no idea. It's my first time here, so I have no idea exactly where the trail starts. But yeah, but as you can see in the distance coming up, there's a person on a boat in that lake. I haven't gone close to it yet. This is the furthest I've gone, so I'm just scoping out the area and making sure, like I said, I'm not disturbing anybody's time out here, because I don't know what it's really like out here. But that's the lake in the distance. So all right, well, I'm gonna go find the trail, and let's see if we can get closer to the lake. Okay, so I think we're at mile 0 right now, and this is going to be the very beginning of some type of trail. I'm not sure exactly what trail it is, but yeah, I have no idea where I'm going, but I'm assuming this is going to bring me closer to the lake down here at some point. And I hope this is the actual start of the trail. Like I said, I have no idea where I'm going, who's around, but already there's a split. All right, so let's see what this says. So I am here, and where is there? Star equals me. So I don't even see a star on here where I'd be. All right, well, after figuring out where I am on this map, I have no idea. So I just looked online quick to get any type of intel, and I don't want to like kind of spoil the adventure too much. So what I'm gonna do is, that's the green trail that way, and whatever this is, we're going this way. So I see like a white streak on the tree over there. So all I know is this is gonna get us closer to the lake, as I can see through those trees over there. So I'm just trying to get closer to the views. Yeah, right now I'm walking past the lake. I'm not sure exactly where the trail is gonna go, but very beautiful views so far. Just started too. All right, guys, so I think I'm on the trail. At least I think I am. All I know is I see this beautiful lake over here with some seagulls or whatever the hell birds are going on over here, and it's absolutely glorious. I truly hope there's not really too many people here today. It is gonna be a really cloudy day. Temperatures around, I think around 63 degrees or so. The date is, it's Friday, August 30th. Right now it's 10:38 in the morning. So I really don't know what to expect. But we got some homies over there on the boat. This is a beautiful little trail so far. It's really nice. Damn, these views are awesome. And I guess you can go right up to the water over here too. This is really, really cool. This is phenomenal around here. Got a little bench. Got the lake. Yeah, this is beautiful around here. This is so cool. See, I'm not used to being around water like this. I mean, like I said, I'm usually around like higher terrains, or I'll see creeks here and there, but this is like a really, really, really cool spot. And it's nice there's no one really here at the moment. So, it's definitely a nice area. Look at this. Beautiful. This might be Lake, no, I forget what I read about this. I forget what lake it is. I don't think it's Lake Nakamixon. And there's like little trails around here. They go all over. What does it say? Nothing. Yeah, look at this. It's beautiful. And I think eventually the trail kind of goes over that stone bridge over there, but I could be wrong on that one. But yeah, this is just a really, 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 really gorgeous view right now. I'm still a mountain boy at heart, but always take the water. Yeah, it was a really gorgeous view of the lake over there. And I'm still not sure if I'm actually on the trail, but I'm on some kind of trail. But yeah, I really have no idea what to expect. Like, I don't know if I'm even on the right place. I just started walking in this one area, and at the very least it brought me to the lake, so I'm happy about that. And there's a cool little bench down there too, so that's a nice little reflective area to note. But yeah, this is what I'm gazing at right now. Nice little trail. It's very wide. I mean, I can't imagine this actually being the trail. You know, this is like perspective right here. It's definitely pretty wide. Wild too, but like in the distance over there. So yeah, I don't know if this is a place where a lot of cool little spots are going to be, or like any like type of random formations, or just any random weird things. I don't know if it's kind of like straightforward, this trail, or what it's going to bring, but it'd be cool to get some closer views of the lake. And I had seen like over there eventually there was going to be kind of like a stone little bridge, I guess you walk across to continue walking on the trail or this road or whatever this is. So hopefully we'll get there sooner than later, and it'll let out the glory, you know. Get to see the gorgeous views of the water rippling its way across over here. So alrighty, well, on to the next spot. So we arrived at our first marker, 0.5. I'm assuming that means 0.5 of the 0.5 mile. MCR, honestly really not sure what that means. The other side just says MCR. So got the Grand Lake right there. So all trails said that this trail is like 5.8 miles like I had said. So apparently it's hopefully this is the loop. Hopefully I'm on the right thing now. So 0.5 miles in, we got 5.3 miles left. All right. Wow, guys, so look at where this trail kind of let off at. This is such a nice little picture moment right here. This little spot right here. That is gorgeous. Yeah, this is awesome right now. It's really cool. Look at that lake. I don't want to record this guy for too long, but it's absolutely beautiful out here. This is on that little stone bridge too, as you can see. To the left of me there's a bunch of trees. But yeah, this area right here is absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And it's cool because you can like sit down in areas like right down here and just like hang out. But yeah, it's a really cool spot. So definitely will be coming back here in the future because as you can see, it's a nice wide path and you could just keep going. It's a nice loop. So this will definitely be a nice place to come back and do some runs in the future then. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna keep this place in mind for sure. Very nice place so far. Especially just to get out here and just go. So far there's not really too many hills or anything like that. Not too many hills at all. It's almost kind of just like straightforward. No issues so far. It's almost like a driving road. Sorry. I'm burping here. But yeah, anyway, I don't know what's gonna be around this corner, but hopefully we'll see some more cool views of the lake. I don't know if this is gonna be any better views than the one we just saw. You know, I didn't want to keep having this camera, you know, just out the whole time, but yeah, got a decent amount of it. Very nice lake over there. Very gorgeous lake. And this is what's peeping around the corner up here. There's some nice shades of green on these plants too. Nice shades of yellow and green. You know, sometimes you see the same old shades of green, even in the grass. Yeah, so I found this like little side trail. I knew we were next to the lake. So I'm coming down here now, and guys, look at this. This is absolutely gorgeous. Look at this layout with all those like dead trees or whatever sticking up from the water. I've never seen anything like this before. You guys know what this is? Does any of you guys know why there's like dead trees coming up from under there? I don't know if it's flooded. I don't know if there used to be trees here or what, but this is a really cool spot. I'm down here right now along these stones, and this is a really nice secluded area where I can get a nice little view of this beautiful lake. I think I read online that this lake was man-made and it might be like the deepest in New Jersey. And if I'm wrong on that, please let me know. I kind of gain a little bit of details before I go somewhere new online, and I remember some things and I might screw a couple things up, but yeah, this is just a really gorgeous, really beautiful spot. I'm just taking this in right now with you guys. As you can see, throughout this time, there's like a bunch of boats and people out there just enjoying the lake out in the middle of it. And a couple times they're kind of close to the trail, so there's a couple spots I wanted to get, wasn't able to, but that's okay, because this right here is the best most interesting spots so far I've seen on this trail. I might even just hang out here for a little bit because it's so beautiful. It's so nice. You can only imagine like on a beautiful sunny, partly cloudy day or so how this will look. But yeah, this is probably, honestly, this and the bridge over there so far are the two pinnacles of this trail. So, but yeah, it's just very interesting being around like a big body of water like this. Like I said, it's not really something I'm used to. I'm used to like creeks and like little areas of water like that, but I'm not really used to an area like this. And it's interesting, like I said, because astrologically, I mean, I'm into a lot of metaphysics and stuff, so I reroute back to a lot of these like languages and stuff. Like astrologically, I'm a cardinal water sign. I'm Cancer. My birthday's in July, so yeah. So you would think I'd be drawn to the water more, but I'm always drawn more to things involving like Earth. Even people who have Earth signs or earthy locations, like out in Colorado, like prime example, connect to an area like that really deeply. Just like, you know, areas like that, people who are earthy, things that are down to earth, things that are grounding, and locations especially. But yeah, this area is just absolutely phenomenal. Show it once more. But yeah, there's a nice little still clip right here showing you nice little beauty of this area. Faint little cricket sounds in the distance. The water rippling in. You got the subtle wind coming through now too. Few things is peaceful in being enveloped in areas like this. So yeah, hopefully there will be a lot more of these coming up along this trail. I'm only like a little bit over a mile in. I think I'm going to be spending a lot more time here than I thought, even just for personal reasons, but so far, very, very beautiful place. So yeah, so I've actually been at the same spot here maybe for like a half hour now. I've literally been like sitting here and just taking in just the serenity of this little place right here. This is a really, really, really nice spot, and I'm really gonna note this place. It's probably being one of my favorite little hangout spots that I could probably come to and not really have a lot of people be here and just enjoy the water and stuff like that. And you know, as I had said in the past, you know, sometimes when I'm out in nature, you know, I like to write a lot as like a mode of expression. So while I was down here, you know, I try to kind of calm myself and get a little bit of inspiration while I was out here and see what would come out. And yeah, I know I figured I'd share it with you guys. I'm not sure if this is something I'm going to continue doing or you know, what I'm really going to do with this, but sometimes they're kind of personal, sometimes they're kind of general, sometimes I put them in diaries or I edit them, or you know, I'll just use them for just personal soul journey in life. You know, I have like a whole log of things I'm writing and throughout time, so just to share with you guys. As you see, like I kind of wrote it on my phone here, and at the very bottom it's cool because you can like take a picture of where you're at, and I was right here when I wrote it, written at Merrill Creek Reservoir. So yeah, it's kind of like a little cool thing if you guys are interested in here when I wrote. So far I named it Water and Soul. So as I'm sitting here, you know, sometimes you just get little intimations, and I try to, sometimes it comes through really easily, and other times you try to really pull it through the void. You know, you try to pull the inspiration through the void. This one was a tight pull, you know, it was kind of a big pull, you know, to kind of do something on the spot. And I'm really tired right now too. Didn't get the best sleep last night, and I just worked 9 days in a row. So this is what I wrote. So it's called Water and Soul. So it says, the nature of water is depth and reflection, the likes of which resemble the mind. Earth harbors her celestial mirrors so that we may be still, look in, and actualize. The high and low tides resemble time in an intimate tie between mother and father. Slowly we're stripped bare as the ripples reveal the truth of our inner calling. One step and we stand amongst the distorted lands as our feet are entrenched within the murkiness. What lies beyond is the great unknown, and we're urged to take the plunge. Some choose to stay on the path above, but they seek for endless hours a sight that cannot be seen. Little do they know the mind's eye is a secret key which leads to the great caverns beneath.
The labyrinth below is the map of our souls. It shows us where we stand, where we've been, and where we need to go. Though to decipher it requires a sense of self, allowing the blueprint to be known. Each step displays great treachery, as it tests our being to its core. It fascinates the seeker that every area cleared leads to another closed door. The path of the aspirant is endless, if they please. For every area passed, there's another to be seen. In the infinite architecture of the cosmos, there's always a higher wisdom to be gleaned. The mind of God is our highest octave, the likes of which we all aspire. In the end, the result is like a glistening soul, which the universe deeply admires. Shedding one's darkness is the only way to reach the lower depths, showing rivers of tears unwept. When we smother our light, we turn the stone, leaving the valleys unseen, unkept. We need to travel through all the layers of our being in order to understand that we're the perfect reflection of all that is. In this, we come to find the water finally settled, and the ripples ceased ever since. And that's pretty much what I have. So like I said, sometimes I get inspiration and I'll write it out down here or wherever I'm at, and I'll kind of like form it later on and mold it into something, and it's kind of like a journal entry to see the state of my soul and where I'm at. You know, like I said, this one's a little bit more personal. I don't even know if I want to throw it on here, but that's just a little example. If you guys are curious or interested in me continuing sharing my writings and stuff, or just little journal entries when I'm out here, just let me know in the comments below what you guys think about it. And yeah, so let's keep going on and see some great old sights out here in the lake. Yeah, just a quick side note. I thought this area over there was a lake, and I guess technically it would be, but that's actually just the Merrill Creek Reservoir. Like, that's how ignorant I am to this area. Like I said, I'm from Pennsylvania, not from New Jersey. This is my first time here. So that's actually the Merrill Creek Reservoir you keep seeing, which I guess connects to Merrill Creek itself, which I think is further up ahead. So slowly figuring out the area, but completely in the dark still. So a little PS, you know, a little on the side. Awesome little view over there. A little mountain range over there. It's a cool little spot. Yeah, it's a really cool looking lookout over here. It's absolutely beautiful. Yeah, that is nice. Yeah, it's cool. It's definitely a nice area around here. A lot of people fishing on boats, stuff like that. But yeah, really nice. There's like this really cool area of steps here. Really cool area. Authorized personnel only. She looks crazy. Yeah, it looks like it's a beautiful view over there. Absolutely beautiful view. That's a really cool jagged little thing. Couldn't really go on it though. So yeah, this is probably one of the best views around here. This spot right here. Got the lake all the way to the right. Then you have that nice mountain view over there. Very beautiful. Very nice. I'm definitely gonna come back here many times and just run this, and I can't wait to come back here in the fall time. I'll bring you guys back here as well in the fall time, because these trees around here must look absolutely phenomenal, especially on a day when there's some sunlight too. Seen some of the reflections in the water, but yeah, this really is a nice little spot. It's actually kind of captivating me. I know I've sent these things 1,000 times here in the clips, but yeah, it's truly nice. Guess the trail kind of winds around there and goes up that way, so I am curious about that little tower over there at some point, so hopefully we'll come across that. Probably can't go in it, but just kind of curious to see what it really is, even if I don't even know if we're gonna get there. But looks like coming up here we're gonna be moving away from the lake, unfortunately. Maybe I'll get some jogging in. I've been walking most of this trail because I'm just trying to take it in and scope it out and learn the territory and, you know, listen to the nature and stuff like that. So But yeah, probably gonna pick it up a little bit. I think I'm only still on the 2nd mile. I've been here for a while. I've just been taking it in. It's just so cool when you see those like dead trees sticking up from the distance in the water, like all those like dead little tree trunks sticking up all over. I don't really see that too often. Nice little touch. But alrighty, on to check the glory. Oh, since the gate's closed, cool little man-made little deal going on here. Little gate labyrinth. All right, beat the boss. On to the next one. So, great sounds of the water. Here's another of the lakefronts over here. Seems like there's like a lot of scattered side trails here. It's like really easy to kind of get off course. At least that's how it seems. I was just on like a really wide road and that led into a white trail. So, classic litterers around here, man, you know? So, yeah. That's what it looks like right here right now. It's really nice. It's really cool. Looks like this is gonna be kind of like the standard type of view that we'll find on this trail in terms of the lake. Some seem a little cooler than others, a little better than others. I don't know, like where I'm at. I don't know if I'll end up. I just went through a freaking huge spider web, dude. Just went through a huge spider web. Man, I love spiders, dude, but they love me too, I guess, huh? My God. Alrighty. We need to find out where to go. I gotta say, one of the cool aspects about this place is it really is kind of like a jungle-like atmosphere in certain areas. Like, say like in this area here, just how the trees are and how the sounds of the birds resonate throughout this area, and the different kinds of like bird sounds and calls you hear. They're not doing it now, but it's a little bit different from what I'm used to back in Pennsylvania or some of the trails I inhabit over there. So right now we passed the 3-mile marker. So I did find myself back on the trail. I was off of it for a while, so it's the street over there. Interesting. It is easy to get off the trail, for sure. There's a lot of roads, but they all connect back to the trail. It seems like the trail is a little bit more inward, closer to the lake, and there's like a kind of like a rocky trail / street type thing that goes on like an outer perimeter that I've seen some people walking on. So yeah, but if any of you guys are like people who frequent this place, like I always say, like feel free to leave anything in the comments about cool areas over here I might have overlooked, really like unique maybe landmarks I didn't get to see, scenic areas I didn't get to view, because those are the main reasons I'm out here. I mean, not main reasons, but in terms of recording, like I like to capture the beauty of everything out here. So if there's something I missed ever in any of these videos, like please feel free to leave in the comments below, especially if it's in an area that's brand new to me, such as this place. But yeah, it's really cool hanging out in New Jersey for a little bit. I mean, I know it's the same old stuff, and I live right next to New Jersey, but just psychologically, it adds like a nice little touch to the trail, to the feel. And yeah, so hopefully there'll be some more cool things up ahead. I probably have about 2.5 miles left, which really isn't that much. I've been jogging this off and on now. So, and it's just been kind of steady with how you see it around me. The trail behind. There's a cool little tree here. Very interesting. Rest in peace. But yeah, I don't know. Whenever I see like any like inlets that go toward the lake, I check them out. I don't want to be too redundant with how they look and all, but yeah, like I said, one cool thing about this place is seeing those like dead tree trunks in the reservoir over there, in like super select spots. Like, I'm assuming at one point the water was lower and they were actually trees thriving and growing, and now maybe the water elevation's higher and they couldn't survive, so maybe they just died. I mean, I'm just assuming that's what's going on. Please let me know. Like, I mean, that's just what common sense would tell me without any like knowledge of the science of what's going on around here. So yeah, it's just a really cool spot. And this place actually kind of reminds me a lot of Tobyhanna State Park, or the Tobyhanna Trail near the Poconos in Pennsylvania. I've been there a bunch of times and it's a beautiful place. I would love to go there in the fall time this year, bring you guys along. It's just like a great experience. There's like a little beach there, like a little small one, huge beautiful lake, and kind of like a trail like this that goes around the whole thing. So can't wait till it's a little bit more yellow and orange in terms of the leaves out here. I'll definitely drive by that place. And the Poconos, just a beautiful area. But anyway, back to this beautiful place. It looks like we have arrived once more. Ah, that's where that bridge is at. So we've come across the bridge. I don't know if I continue going on that bridge, or that's just for the cars, or what's going on now. Oh, that's where that tower is. Now we've arrived at the tower I was talking about. I wonder if we can go up to that. Yeah, so yeah, so far there's been, as you've seen, there's been several of these little stone little things. I don't know what you would call this, but so far there's been a bunch of these little things. So I call it a stone bridge. So even though it's not a bridge. But yeah, I'm gonna hope that we can actually go into that place, or at least go up to it, but I don't know if we can. So maybe I'll ask this guy up here. If not, at least we passed this. This is so cool, guys. This is a really cool little spot. And this whole little pier thing is like wobbly, like it's on the water. This is crazy, guys. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna go up to that thing or not. I don't even know if that gate over there is open to it, but this really is a cool little spot. Really cool spot. Definitely happy I checked out this place today. Very beautiful spot. Got the classic boats in the distance. Yeah, this place is just really nice. It's interesting too how we have on the sides these good old American spirits. That sucks. But yeah, you can see this type of foam right here. Very cool. There's sand. Oh, there's sand. It's like a little shore. Yeah, this is a really unique spot. It's really cool. I'm gonna hang out here for a little bit and then so we can go next. Yeah, so currently there's like people here with cameras and videos looking out for hawks. I guess this is like a spot where people come here and zoom in and look at hawks. As you saw on that sign over there, there's like a they show like the raptors and the hawk watch and this and that. It's very interesting. Very interesting spot. Got a hawk up there. At least I believe so. But yeah, I don't really know much about this whole deal over here. I'm just kind of skimming it as we're here, so I hope the trail continues over there. bridge out ahead. Well, I'm not sure exactly where the trail is at, but let's see where this goes. Yeah, I'm not sure what this thing is here, guys, but if you guys have any idea, let me know. It's probably some like, I don't know, hawk feeding area or hawk bird nest or something. I have no idea, but never seen anything like that before. All right, guys, we found our way. Said to keep going straight, so we are on mile 4 right now. And well, lo and behold, there's another rock bridge. I wonder what this one looks like. It's probably gonna be similar to a lot of the other ones, I'm assuming. Let's see. Freaking egg's been glitching a lot. This thing, you always worry about getting like poison when you're out here, some new place, you know. I really need to study how it looks a lot more. I'm kind of acquainted with it, but you just never know when it pops up. Yeah, all those dead trees going across. It's so cool. Yeah, so it's kind of like the same types of views, just a different perspective. That's where I came from. Yep, same reservoir. Seems like every perspective here, every one of these times it opens up like this. Things are subtly different, but a lot of it's the same, you know. But yeah, this is a really cool spot because like if you come here to run, like you could literally just like every like couple miles or every mile, you come across like a little stone, come across a stone bridge, and hey, you just have this beautiful view always to the right, you know. It's cool. It'll be cool to come here one day and just kind of like run it one way and then turn around and run it the opposite way. So you get the, you know, lakes up to the right, then you got the reservoir up to the right, reservoir up to the left. But yeah, this is a really cool spot, like for the 1000th time. Really nice. Yeah, like I said, it's so resembled to Toby Hanna in a sense. But damn, look how far that water goes. That's awesome. I think that's a hawk over there. You guys probably can't see that, but yeah, when I saw that hawk sanctuary, a hawk viewing week or whatever, I mean I saw a couple, but there's some people over there with like big cameras and nice cameras and stuff, taking pictures and really zooming in, like, so it's really interesting. Like, never thought to really do that, so a decent activity. But yeah, so see if this leads anywhere cool. And we got about maybe 1.5 miles left, so let's see what we find to close out the deal. See what we got down here. Please be no poison. Please be no poison. This is really cool right here. It's our old dead tree friends. This guy right here, he died trying to reach out and save them all, but he gave it his all. So hey, we do what we can out here. Hope the trees live a good life. Okay guys, not a good idea. Not a good idea. Just came across Love Tree. A lot of people in love on this tree, you know? So, best of luck to all you guys. But since I'm kind of versed in a little bit of Norse, or I've seen it before, if you guys know what this means, I believe that this is like a Norse runes. I have no idea what it means, but if you guys have any idea what that means, please let me know. Yeah, with this opening here, there's some really tall trees here. It's interesting because like some of them are like pretty far in the water, so I can't imagine. There's a lot of these over here. I can't imagine that this was all dry at once and these were all living because the water was low. I guess these trees were just, I guess, naturally growing here at one point. Like, so confused, but it just looks so cool. I don't think I've ever really seen it like this before. Maybe I just haven't noted it, but yeah. It's kind of like a little side spot, but yeah. All right. So I'm pretty certain now that this right here is Merrill Creek itself. Whereas before, when you've seen the huge open body of water that was going around for a long time, that was the reservoir. So upon checking Google Maps, this whole strip right here, that's what it says it's Merrill Creek. So yeah, really cool because you have those little trees scattered all across the middle of it here too. Like all around, not just on the sides. So yeah, it's just such a different cool little area. Very different. Very different. But all right, well, at least we found the creek, saw the reservoir, and should be coming to a close soon, but I don't know. Back on the track, I haven't seen a mark in a little while. I'm assuming I probably have like a mile left. I don't know how this affects me, but it says there's a permanent perimeter trail reroute. So I guess there was a footbridge that will not be replaced that was damaged from storms. So I don't know if that's up ahead. I don't know. I'm assuming that's something I'm gonna have to deal with up ahead, but hopefully we can figure this out because I'm pretty much there at the end of this trail and there's no way I can get past this. Then we're gonna have to go turn all the way back around, do another 6 miles. So I'm sure I'll be fine. There has to be a way. I'm starting to think that this right here is where the bridge was. And this is a cool little like thin creek area. First I'm gonna see what this says. Multiple use area. Yeah, this is a cool little area right here. Awesome little creek. So shallow. Cool little colors they're reflecting too. It's a cool little area to just hang out, just relax. Nice little sounds, cool little consistent sounds of the water rolling down here. But yeah, I hope that this right here is like the little bridge that they were talking about that can't be replaced. I mean, I don't think this is. There's no way that this is. Unless I'm gonna hang out here for a little bit and then we'll keep moving on. Yeah, so taking this little rock bridge, I guess this thing right here is to kind of hold on to as you're going across it. Never really seen that before. That's kind of cool, but we bold, so we ain't gonna use it. Also, guys, I just found this on the ground. It looks like it's some type of skeleton or something. I mean, I have no idea what it could be. I don't want to touch it, but this is the back of it. The only thing I can think is this is like some like turtle shell or something. There's no way. What is this, guys? I'm gonna flip it back over. What is that, guys? It's definitely some type of like backbone in there. Please let me know if anybody knows what that is. So weird. I've never seen anything like that. I thought it was like a human skull or something at first, but yeah, really weird. So now we arrived at another one of these signs, and I still can't find out where I am. Like, I literally cannot find these stars on here. I mean, I'm not studying it, but I don't know where these stars are. Nonetheless, it's cool. I have like a tree like this, so you can see that there's like different shades of colors here for the different trails. I haven't seen the orange trail yet. I might have passed the yellow, but this whole time we've gone the good old MCR, black and white trail. So it's taking us this way. I don't think I've passed the 5-mile marker yet, but we should be coming up like any minute. Oh, what's this? This is cool. It's like a little abandoned stone little thing. I don't know what this used to be, but that's cool. Yeah, I can't really get too close to it. But yeah, I wonder what that used to be. Good old common millweed. Goldenrod. Okay, so I guess these flowers here are goldenrod and milkweed, something like that. That's cool. Very interesting little flowers here. Currently at a crossroads, but I think I see we gotta go this way. So hawk up there. This is a cool little part of this trail. This is a really cool part of this trail. So this marker in particular is pretty cool. It talks about animal trails, which are formed when the animals move through an area repeatedly on the same route. It's very interesting. It results in a roadway system throughout the habitat, and they tend to follow. They follow their own trails. Interesting. And down here we have like an actual, like seemingly like an actual antler. It's really cool. It's pretty awesome. Cool if you could take it, but it's not for that purpose. Even has MCR on it. Yeah, a really cool little touch. Okay, we finally made it back to where we started. Same old place. So the 6 miles are complete. Definitely can be confusing at times. And I'll give a little recap in the car, but that was a cool little adventure. Found a couple cool new spots to hang out if I ever like, and I'll definitely be back here. So I'll mark this another complete trail. All right, guys. Well, that pretty much does it for the good old Merrill Creek Reservoir. I was definitely pleasantly surprised here overall, and
I didn't really know what to expect, like I said, at all, like whatsoever when I got here. I was really happy to see some of those like water lookouts where they're kind of isolated from the trail and there's not really anybody there. You could just kind of go down there at various places and hang out on like one of the benches or just sit next to the water and enjoy the scene and just reflect. And I can only imagine this place in the fall time. Like I'll definitely be coming here in the fall time and checking this place out, as same as like Tobyhanna, I think state park. I think it's a state park there. It goes around the lake there, and yeah, these two places here would be just gorgeous in the fall time when the leaves start changing colors. So when that's all like, when they start changing colors or it's like really like orange and yellow and reddish, that's when I'm definitely going to be back to these places. As you saw in some of the little clips, some of the leaves are already changing to like red and orange and yellow and stuff like that. And some are like really, really vibrant, like neon like colors too. It's like crazy. So anyways, right now I'm pretty worn out. I'm exhausted, like I said, between work and this and that, and everything else going on. And I'm just beat and worn out. But this place really was a nice, pleasant break. And yeah, I'm not sure where I'm going to go next. I have a couple thoughts in mind. But aside from that, I thank you guys for hanging out with me today and journeying with me. Feel free to leave any comments about any suggestions like usual. Feel free to let me know about any other specific aspects about this area or even places nearby or even areas in New Jersey that you think will be a really cool place I'd like, or just cool place you'd like me to go check out. Until then, thanks, like I said, thank you guys for hanging out with me, and I'll see you next time. All right, take care of yourselves.